A standoff has emerged in the transport sector after matatu operators announced a planned nationwide strike set for Monday, although now another faction claims the strike is off after talks with the border representatives. Sector leaders say the planned industrial action is in protest over the continued vandalism and torching of public service vehicles, often following road accidents. Our reporter Wanjiku Wanjiru has the details.
Transport sector leaders drawn from the Matatu Owners Association, Motorists Association, truck drivers, bus and private motorists insist the strike scheduled for Monday, February 2nd will go on as planned, saying the government has failed to address their long-standing security concerns. They argue that the rising cases of attacks and arson targeting matatus, mostly after road accidents, have left operators vulnerable and exposed to heavy losses with no adequate protection from authorities.
Since we gave the ultimatum on Wednesday, we have not received any rest.
This year alone, we have had like 5 vehicles torched within the first 1 month.
What we are saying, Monday, we are going to make sure that there is no movement in Kenya. It's not about Nairobi.
Meanwhile, in Nairobi, at the police pavilion in South Sea, another group of matatu leaders held a joint meeting with police officers and boda representatives to resolve the ongoing standoff between the two transport sectors. Following the meeting, the leaders announced that the strike had been called off, citing agreements aimed at ending the violence, including the torching of vehicles.
Officially ningependa kutangaza hakutakuwa na mgomo Monday.
There's no escape to such persons. We have got various mechanisms ya kuunearth such crimes. Kama ya juzi tuko na clips watu walichukua video. Those videos we are exploring them. Now any perpetrator ambaye alikuwa kwa hiyo scene as being revealed by the video is going to be taken to court.
At the same time, the Digital Border Drivers and Deliveries Association of Kenya has distanced its members from the attacks, dismissing claims that the riders are responsible for the arson incidents.
This action do not represent the border sector and must not be used to justify the collective punishment of law-abiding riders.
Jambo ambalo tumeona hapo nyuma ni jambo ambalo tuliona watu ambao ni raia wakichukua hatua, ambapo bodaboda walikuwa pale kweli, lakini hakuna thibitisho kwamba bodaboda ndio walichoma hiyo gari.
In case of an accident, do the necessary that is required according to traffic rules.
In Eldoret, business and transport operations were largely paralyzed on Friday as running battles erupted between boda riders and county enforcement officers. The protests followed the death of a boda rider. Fellow riders are accusing enforcement officers of arresting and assaulting their colleague.
Kama county improve their skills on profession so that they can end this menace, because sometimes unapata ni walevi wanatosa pesa bila kufuata sheria manani.
As the confusion persists, matatu operators remain divided on whose position to follow, with all eyes now on Monday and whether the planned strike will proceed. Despite growing calls for action, stakeholders continue to emphasize the need for dialogue to reach an amicable solution. Wanjiku Wanjiru, KTN.
The Kenya Defense